I've said that I give the writer or the character free will and just let them go. And they often go places I never would have contemplated. And it'll happen in an instant. It'll happen in a sentence where you're typing and the character thinks something that is coming to you at that moment as if it's coming out of the character, and you halt. You go, no, that's a very bad idea. But I learned if the character is about to go there or think that or do that, let it happen, because something is going on in your subconscious that you're not connected to on a conscious level. And that is what this character is telling you. Here's where I need to go. And it's eerie. It really is like they're real people and they're running with you, chasing them as fast as you can. But it leads to better characters, I think, and more exciting stories.
Well, of course, beginning writers, aspirant will ask, how do you get there? How do you get to that moment? Do you take a pill? Is there a protein drink?
One pill makes you happy and one pill makes you small. And no, gee, I've never been asked how you get there. I'd have to think a minute, maybe a couple of years, but I think what it is I write. It looks like do write at high volume, but it looks like I write fast when I really don't. I write a page 20, 30 times, maybe sometimes 10, uh, because I have such self-doubt. I'm always polishing, 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 because I think the prose has to move you through the book as if it's butter. Yet it needs to use the English language as well as it can be used, or at least as well as I can use it. Those two things are actually one and the same. If you're using it as well as you can use it, it will flow. When you're doing that, I get slowly page by page through the book. I have a lot of time to let those characters brew, to come into their fullness. I think that's part of it. I know that a lot of writers have to outline, and I know a lot of writers have to write a quick draft and then go back just to get it done, and then go back and fix it. For me, and I encourage some writers to at least think about this, the quick draft often leaves it you doing the down and dirty version. And then it gets very hard to clean it up because it's a bigger chore. And you think, well, I've already got the story told. I shouldn't be spending all this. You start calming yourself into not doing what you ought to do. If you go through it more slowly, more thoughtfully, I think you end up with not only a better story, but a story that's better told. And you get more time for those characters to evolve. That's one thing. The other is, I don't know, it's sort of just trusting the process. I think if you have a character in the first few chapters that you like and you think people will like and have sympathy for, that's everything. But you've got to not be deluding yourself. You have to be real. There are times I get to a point, I think this character isn't working. I have to tear it up and back up and come up with a revised version. But the moment they work, that's when they take over. So it's a magical thing in some ways.